Boy, oh boy, do I love this truck. I love it so much that I never drive it. That's an ongoing project. So anyways, we'll walk over here to the work truck. There's the work truck. Yep, I really love this one too. I really didn't realize how much I was gonna love it. So about a month ago, I was involved in a little automobile accident, and long story short, I now have a new bumper. That's the bumper made by Bay Area Metal Fab, or in the Toyota community known as BAMF, B-A-M-F. They build a lot of great high quality heavy duty equipment for Toyotas. At least that's what they're known for. This bumper here, yep, great bumper. Little sliders there, yep. They also make a killer high clearance dual swing out rear bumper, as well as bulletproof skids. I don't know, that one's kind of looking beat up, but whatever. And quite a few other bitchin' products. But Jerry, who also happens to be my next door neighbor, bought a Gladiator as well and designed a bumper. So yeah, right on. I got a new bumper on the truck, and those factory LEDs are pretty damn cool fog lights, but they don't fit. This was not designed for the factory fogs, but it was designed for these guys. So yeah, let's get this going. Let's see. I always opt for amber because I don't know, because they're better in the snow. I also already started kind of assembling these, and yeah, so I'm gonna pull all this stuff out of the box and we'll take a look at the instructions. And this is really all you need to pop these suckers into this bumper. And the reason why we go for box and wrenches with a ratcheting on one and just a regular closed in on the other, you'll see in a moment when we get to the actual installation of the lights themselves. All right, so what's in the box? What's in the box? It looks like we've got two SAE DOT fog lights. So these actually work. They're DOT rated. They're good for street use, which is really important. You see a lot of the young bucks out there nowadays running a full rig, a full complement of these on their rigs, and they'll be driving down the street at night with super bright LED lights on, blinding everybody in their path. But these are the SAE fog lights, so I have no fear running these on the street as intended. They are DOT. So you get your lights, and also you get your brackets and your hardware. So this little baggie here actually gives you a good breakdown of what's in each bag. The hardware are some Allen head screws and some, I don't know if I can really capture, yep, there we go, some crush washers, and those are the nifty ones that actually really crush. And then you've got stainless hardware and a stainless bracket, so you can see the brackets there, and it's pretty nice. They also come with great weatherproof wiring, and whoop, look at that, fell right down. And then you've got the wiring plug and crimp connectors and everything right here, so that you can modify your factory plugs to work with these, which is key. You got your harness, super duper, yeah, super cheesy switch. Never been a fan of those. But this full harness is great and all, but it's not actually really needed when you plug into your factory harness. And the factory harness works great because one, it's factory. 2, these were LED equipped, so LED, no problems there at all. Then here you've got a great set of instructions. Yeah, we'll be looking at those instructions. Warranty card, always fill this sucker out. And don't forget your nifty Baja Design sticker. Yay. My daughter's gonna stick that somewhere in the garage, I'm sure. So first things first, if you follow your instructions there, you can see they give you, this is how you put your bracket on, face everything correctly this way, and then we get into the wiring. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these lights in. Key thing on this may just be for the Bay Area Metal Fab bumper, but the way this works is you actually have to tilt it in on its side and then rotate it up so that you can get the hardware in here. So we're going to do that. We're going to pop the lights in on both sides. Then I'm going to show you the little trick in how to fasten those, because if you can see from the side, this plate here, which is actually an excellent structural gusset, doesn't give you side access in. You can see you got limited access from the back and from the side. So to tighten down the bolts, you're really gonna want to come in from the front. It'll be the easiest way. And when you do that, you got to take your light and you got to rotate it up so that you have access to the bolt on the bracket down below. All right, so here we go.
I just was looking at the picture and see it's okay.
Yeah, so says my little helper here. So, all right. All right, so I can't get anything done around here without my little helper helping me. So if my daughter's here, she's here. Slight correction. They're actually 9/16. They're not 14 millimeter. Go figure, US company. Anyways, so what I was saying earlier about being able to, you're gonna have to do something of this nature, meaning to get it tight, you're gonna have to leave these loose so that you can rock it back, gain access to this, and from the back side, I just use the ratcheting side of that, and that takes care of it pretty quickly. So then we get it adjusted correctly and we tighten it down. I like my fog lights to splay ever so slightly out to the side. That's just me. You know, you can adjust yours any which way you want. So there's one down. Let me take care of the next. So now that we've got this in place, everything's tightened down. The adjustment from the side here and from the other side here is best used if you've got an Allen key that has the ball on the end of it, so that you can get at angles. This one right here is you need that ball to be able to reach the angle that puts you right here on the side. This one, however, as you can see, you can really easily get to it there. So not a problem. Okay, they're both in. They're both eyeball adjusted to where I think they need to be pointed. And I mean, look at that. It's, you know, still looks pretty close to factory, in my opinion, that is. So now we get to work on the electrical. Yay! All right, one of the things that I love about Baja Designs is how simple things are. Look, black, white. Interesting. Simple. So it's basically just a positive and a ground. So positive and a ground. And then here we have the factory harness that I pulled out of the bumper, and you can see they're not entirely compatible just straight away with the Baja lights. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to modify this. And now my kid really wants my attention. She's standing in the Jeep and she wants to play with those little duckies. So what do? Do I let her out of the Jeep? I don't know. It's kind of nice having her corralled in there while I'm doing this. All right, crisis averted. So this is the factory harness that, you know, all the little clips go into their places on the factory bumper. And it's one side to the next. So then you've got your connector here, right? Hey, look, black, and then what is that? White with a yellow stripe. I wonder how simple this is gonna be. So back to this wiring harness, and simple. Peel back the harness sheathing there just a little bit. It's nice and tacky and sticky still from the glue. I mean, this is a brand new truck. It's a 2021 Gladiator Rubicon. I don't know if I ever mentioned that or not. But so the white yellow is going to be your signal, and the black is going to be the ground. And so that's for one side, and for the other side, for the let's see, for the passenger side, it's I believe it's white and orange is your signal, and black is your ground. So what I plan to do is I'm just gonna snip and wire in these little guys. So put these little guys in place and plug them into the fog lamp itself. And then I'm essentially running the factory wiring harness. I'm probably going to remove all these little plastic clips just because they don't need to be there. This harness can be had at your dealership. I believe it's probably the same for a JL and a JT. It can be had at your dealership for like $40 or something like that. And this probably has the part number on it somewhere there. So it's, you know, it's not a huge deal if you want to go back to stock. In my case, I've always believed in that age-old adage, if it's broke, upgrade it. All right, so your connector should look like this after it's done, and your harness will probably be flippy floppy in there. We just connect these guys down here. Let's see, this is always really difficult to do one-handed, and I've never been very good at this stuff, so wrangle it in place. Make sure they click together. There we go, nice connection there. Here's the other one. This one might be easier because it just happens to be pointing just right for me. There we go, clicked in. I know that I've got this silly plastic fairing here. I just put it there because it helps take up the big void that would be there. There'd be a really big hole if this wasn't here. So that's sitting there. Oh yeah, look at that big, huge, beautiful harness. Yep, don't need that. So just take a oh, look at that. There's the other connector. Take a zip tie, which I have right here, and, you know, make it look all pretty, and then give it a test. All right, we're gonna test it here. Let's look at that. Worked just fine. Sweet. So now we just aim them and we're done. So a little addendum here. Not sure if Jerry intended it to be this way, but the clips all push through on all these mounting holes back here. So the harness actually just clipped right in, which is pretty nice. I had no idea that he'd done that. I'm not sure if that's what he intended, but that's how it worked out. I'm pretty happy with this. So the harness is all tucked in and nice and tight, and I don't know. May put this back in, may not, I don't know. You know, this thing was here for miles per gallon, not smiles per gallon, tell you that. So I don't know, I may leave that off, not sure yet, but definitely got to put a winch in there. So pretty happy with the way it turned out. Now, all done. Yeah. Like I say on the Toyota videos, you know, I don't care really what you do. Just get outside and enjoy yourself. Yeah. Wife came home. Kids off to our dance class, so I can fiddle more with this stuff. But really, I'm done with this truck. Now it's time to get back on this truck. Man, there hasn't been an update on the Trooper in a while. Lots of stuff has happened.